Well, welcome back. Okay, it's the great mask debate, from N95s to surgical and cloth masks like we're used to wearing. With so many choices out there, how do we know if we're wearing the best kind of face covering to protect ourselves against Omicron variant and also our kids? KPRC 2 health reporter Haley Hernandez is here now with more information and, of course, to just break it all down for us. This was a big conversation in my house recently because of the kids. I'm not really sure, sending them back to school. What mask? Just tell me which one to use.
Yeah, because we had all gotten kind of like lax about it, right? And now Omicron, oh my gosh, it's more transmissible, so you need to get back to wearing masks. I actually just talked to a doctor, Dr. Wynn from U of H, before I came onto this segment. I was like, okay, refresher really quick, because we haven't talked about this since the beginning of the pandemic.
Right.
And yeah, that is definitely recommended to go back to the mask wearing, just because Omicron is so transmissible. And so, you know, even though the masks can help prevent the transmission, you know, it's just encouraged to start wearing them again, just to try and keep those rates down a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, we're seeing the cases soaring as well. Let's talk about the material, because I know 2 years ago we were all like getting fancy with our cloth masks, and it was leopard and sparkles and all these things. And maybe we have ours from the beginning, but right now they're saying really more surgical masks are the best way to protect yourselves.
And they kind of always have. Like Texas A&M had released a study at the beginning of the pandemic saying, okay, here's the rankings of them. You want your N95, then the surgical mask, you know, the paper mask
like
that the majority of us have, blue, black, whatever it is, and then the cloth mask. So the idea was always that cloth, like the virus the particles can actually escape through the cloth. They definitely have studies saying that they can escape through the gator masks, which are obviously a kid favorite. But those are really not doctor favorite. They really want medical grade, which is the N95 or the surgical mask. And I see here you have KF94. Those are kind of like equivalent to N95. So either N95 or KF94 is recommended for like top-notch protection.
And I do like this one too, especially for our kids and really all of us, is that there's really no escaping. So like, you know, the nose and the chin is covered. So there's no way to kind of, you know, it's getting a good grasp on our face.
A seal is what you want. That's the most important thing with any mask, is you want it to have a good seal. So you don't have to get rid of your pretty, colorful, fashionable cloth masks, because you can always wear those over the surgical mask. And then the idea is that it provides an even better seal over the surgical mask, which provides you even better protection. So yeah, you want to layer up the cloth mask. If you're going to wear one, it's best to layer it over a surgical mask, and then you're getting really good protection.
The one thing too, around town, I've seen a lot of the surgical masks back in stock. I did a quick search on Amazon before you and I sat down, and I saw a bunch of these are available, because that was the big thing a year ago. We couldn't get them. And now we're back to wearing lipstick. That's why I like these, because it gives us the duck bill. It doesn't mess our lipsticks up, right?
Yeah. And what I'll say though, if you order them off of Amazon, which is where I get mine, so like no hate against Amazon, but you can always come across some fake masks, right? So if you get them and they don't feel right, or they don't have like a good like seal on the nose or anything, you might have gotten a bad batch. So, you know, make sure that you're trying to get from a reputable company if you can.
Yeah, check those reviews for sure. Haley, thanks so much. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. So good to be on here.
I know. It's great to see you. Thanks, and your babies are so cute and growing.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Of course, Haley is going to have more on the latest health headlines coming up on the news at 4 and online at click2houston.com.